in for shoulders with Big Mike. We are 4th movement in. Kind of just wanted to get in and get it done, as this is one of our shorter sessions. So this week is the start of like trying to kind of bulk out the sessions and make them denser, as it were. So no any additional sets, just adding more to what we're already doing. So seated cable fly, that's been swapped in over the pec deck because the pec deck was giving me some severe elbow grief. So double rest pause there, and then onto cuff lateral raise. Same thing, normal sets there, but I've made the last set there a set of 1.5s, just because it's a movement that I feel doesn't lend itself to really leaning on progressive overload and trying to get stronger and add reps to sets, because mainly I'm just getting elbows are getting chewed up on that movement. So 2 like normal straight sets with partials on the end on into a set of 1.5s. Then we got the new Cybex, well not new to flex Cybex Smith machine today. So we've swapped that in over the hammer strength shoulder press, and that we'll do that on the chest every day. So 2 sets there, nothing mental. Managed 3 plates and a 5, and then 3 plates and a 10 and a 5 aside. So pretty chuffed for that, for my starting numbers as it were. And we've literally just finished, or I've just finished, Mike's still got a set to do. 3 sets of flat dumbbell press. With this, the aim is like kind of the weight moved across the 3 sets. So what I'm actually aiming to do with this from a performance perspective is aim for 3 sets with the 70s, all for 10 plus reps. So there I got 9, 6 and 6. Last week I got 9, 7, and I had to drop to the 60s. I think I got 10 with the 60s. But just getting used to the movement and getting used to being under that weight regularly is probably the biggest part. Side raise and the shoulder press movement done. So again, trying to make these sessions that bit denser. With the 3 sets of dumbbell side raise, we've just made every set a drop set. So it's 20s down to 12.5. Trying to keep the reps, at least the first set, the first attempt, first round, the first drop, above 15, and then just dropping down and just, I'm not really rinsing it to failure, I'm just trying to like be a bit more controlled and tempo with it. And then that shoulder press there, so the Gym Leco shoulder press we have on Flex, you can adjust the pitch of the seat. So obviously, most people that have the bigger guys have fuck all range of motion, so you got the seat right back. What I've been doing is setting this seat third pin from the back. Yeah, third pin from the back. So it actually feels like you're pressing from behind your head, like behind the neck shoulder press. So it's awkward to get in, you'll see that in the video, but I find it opens up the shoulder girdle much better. But again, this is a light machine, so that was stacked and rest paused. So 2 rest pauses there. And now we've got a little superset we've been doing for fucking years left. And that's it. So shoulders done, just finished up with 3 sets of extended crunches on the bench. I've done those since I was like 14. It's actually kind of one of the first movements I started doing when I first started training, on exercising, whatever you want to call it. So I connect to it very well. And the benefit is, because you're trying to balance, you do have a somewhat core function to that movement, along with training your abs. So, 2 birds, 1 stone on all that. But yeah, so now that I am very much in kind of a cruise health phase, it's just a matter of holding on to this strength I've built and slowly etching out as much as I can from what I'm doing. But the reason I'm bulking these sessions out and making them that bit denser is so that I can progressively keep this level of condition. Whereas if I put my foot up drastically without adjusting my activity, I will gain a wee bit more fat than I'd like to. And we're toying with the idea of competing next year. Keeping my condition is a big part of that. So although training doesn't make you lean, doing more in the gym, I'm moving more, thus I'm going to be burning more calories. As bro science as it is, I've always done that and it works very nicely. So, along with that, there is somewhat of a loading and a phase with training aspect of that, but I can't be bothered explaining that when I'm sitting in the middle of the gym. So.